Hey everybody, it's Trey Reed here, standing next to Jim Kelly, your Public Works Supervisor. And Jim is the expert on this water box that you guys are seeing installed in your yards or your neighbors' yards. And so what I'd like to do is just ask Jim a couple questions here and maybe get some information out to you folks about what it is you're going to see and what you can expect when you have a new water meter in your front yard. So Jim, if you would, just tell me a little bit about what you want me to know as a homeowner about this box.
Well, I'd like the customers to know that we're raising the boxes to prevent any damage, either due to vehicles, lawnmowers, burning your leaves. Also to help with the flooding issue we have here in town. One problem we had in the past was customers' lids just floating off, setting sail down the street.
Right.
So this should resolve a lot of those issues. And some customers will notice that their meter box is higher than, say, their neighbors. And we plan on addressing those, you know, in the future. Right now it's the contractor working.
Now, Jim, is that based off of a set point, right, where these two pipes are? That kind of dictates who has a higher box.
That's
Your neighbor
correct.
might actually have a higher. That could be because they physically have higher pipes in their ground. Is that correct?
That's correct. You're with the radio and the meter, which the meter's a little bit larger, and the radio is something that's never been in a box before. And trying to cram all that material inside that box, if your meter set point is higher than your neighbor's, then yes, it will prevent the box from going down any further.
So these new meters, they're accurate, right? They're high tech. And what's that mean for my water usage and the way we measure, right? It's a magnetic pickup. So what does that actually mean? There's no internal working parts of the meter, right?
That's
to
correct.
Wear out, essentially.
That's correct. No moving parts, so it's not going to wear out. It has a digital display screen on it, so customers who do want to monitor their own usage from the house can still come out here and look at their meter.
And you can read this thing from an RFID, right?
Yes.
So it's wirelessly transmitted?
It is. The meter, along with the radio, in conjunction with our fixed base station, we'll be able to remotely read it any time of the day, which it'll transmit on its own 4 times a day. And we're able to actively monitor for leaks, and it'll send any alarms for any disruption in service, and we can contact the residents and let them know.
So I can actually monitor my water usage on vacation now, right?
You will in the near future. We're actually going to have an app we release, and the customer can download it, set alarms when they're away, and shouldn't have any usage. You know, if you go on vacation in winter and your lines freeze and you bust in their house, it's going to notify you.
Awesome.
And be conservative. Watch your own water if you would like. You know.
Hey guys, now that we're back in the office, I want to take a quick second to kind of show you the whole apparatus, the box and the water meter, and kind of give you some understanding on why it's actually so tall and why you actually can expect to have a few inches sticking outside of your ground there. On top here we have a round disc, and that's your radio transmitter. And I also have a place for a bolt, which is going to lock the lid in place and prevent somebody from taking the lid, water, pushing the lid away, or maybe further damage in any other capacity. Speaking of damage, these kits are kind of expensive, and we're going to need your help taking care of them. All right, underneath the top, sits right on top of the water meter itself, is your RFID transmitter. And this is the little apparatus that's actually sending all your water usage back to the main collector, okay? Inside the box, you're going to see a vertically shaped high-tech Sensus water meter, all right, designed by iPearl. And just like Mr. Jim said, you can walk out to your box, you can open up the little tab right there, and you can see a digital readout and get your monthly water usage, okay? These things are talking to the internet, and you'll be able to get all your information from the comfort of your smart device. If you do have questions, and if you do have concerns, I want you to reach out because we want to get those concerns addressed. Call the water department. Ask for Mr. Jim Kelly or Miss Leslie. Remember, we're working towards a stronger, more connected Lonoke.